you just can't shake. Maybe you should take the advice my friend gave me, Dave Lovell, 30 years ago. Take it to prayer. God will give you the grace to know what to do. And really, don't be discouraged, because we have so many things to help us. We've got the church, we've got sacraments, and we've got each other. The Chaplet of Mercy, if you go to the next picture, this is, Jesus actually appeared to a lady, her name was St. Faustina, back in the early 1900s, and he wanted her to paint this picture of him, and said, paint what you see. And he actually gave the Chaplet of Mercy to her as well, and it's just a great way for us to really understand the love and the mercy of Jesus. And at the bottom, you can't see this, but it says, Jesus, I trust in you. And I want to give you just a brief testimony of how this Chaplet of Mercy has been really a blessing and grace in my life. Every Lent, we get together as a family, and we sit down and say, what are we going to do for Lent? And it's usually, I always think about taking something away, and when it came around to Johnny, he said, I'm going to actually add something, and he shared with us what he was going to add, and I thought, you know, what a great idea. I don't really think about adding things too much for Lent, so I decided to add the Chaplet of Mercy, and I started saying it every day. And actually, when I was saying it, I actually had this image in front of me at the very bottom, Jesus, I trust in you. And I don't know what it was, but what I can tell you is, I guess we all like to control things, right? I like to feel like I'm in control. And as I started saying this Chaplet of Mercy, I realized that I'm really not in control. We are not in control of our lives. And I started realizing that I just need to trust in God's, love and mercy for me, that He'll work things out. And I can tell you the things, some of the sins that I was struggling with and the battles, and the more I started saying this, the more these things just started melting away. I can't explain it, but there was a grace that about saying this that was just beautiful for me. And ironically, this was part of the talk, was the Chaplet of Mercy. So I know Kevin discerned properly when he asked me to give this talk, because I love the Chaplet of Mercy. And I think if time permits tonight, we're going to try to say it as a group. Also, one other thing that is beautiful about this is if you say this in the presence of the dying. When Jesus came to St. Faustina, he said, when you say this chaplet in the presence of the dying, I will stand between my Father and the dying, not as the just judge, but as the merciful Savior. So my prayer for you tonight is you realize that you are not defined by your sin, and then you can do anything through Christ who strengthens you. Our God is a God of love and mercy. Jesus, I trust in you. God bless you.